Hi everyone, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you're well and have some creative time today. So I am journaling in one of my current creative journals, a Hobonichi Day Free. So the Hobonichi has dated calendar pages, but the actual individual pages don't have dates on them. So I've come up with a plan to do 2, 3, 4 pages as a week in review. So this week I am doing the weekend of the 18th and the whole week before. And we had some fun this weekend at a wedding and some more things to journal about and document. So I have gathered some ephemera from a book that takes time. It's a flow book, and this is a poem and a quote from that book. I just love it. The quote is, "Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart." What journaler doesn't want to do that? And I am using this Stabilo pencil to just lay down a little bit of pink. So I have definitely had the pink vibe. And I don't know about you, but to start a journal session and just get a color down really sort of helps me get my creativity flowing and going. So I am putting a little bit of water on the Stabilo pencil because it reacts really nicely to water. So if you want to leave it pencil-like rough, of course you could if you like that texture. I just want a very soft pink background today. So I'm going to let that dry for a little bit and continue to gather book pages like this one. I love that pink unicorn. What do you think about that? And so I'm just thinking about what I want to use in this journal session. And I have an idea to use cards, scrapbook paper, little collage bits, definitely some doodling. I have my Micron pen on the right-hand side. And oh yeah, these cards came from the flow book that I just spoke about. But you know what? You could use any cards or any scrapbook paper. Just make them the size that you want and decorate them the way you want. So yes, also some washi stickers. I did cut around the edge of those. Sometimes the edge is pretty wide on the stickers. So I am placement and playing and thinking right now about how I want to journal. So I've come up with a mini plan to journal about just some of the individual events of the week on basically 2 or 3 cards. So this first card is a doodle illustration of the bride and groom. And I'm going to document a little bit about the beautiful wedding. It was a wooded setting, gorgeous day, and just, you know, when the bride and groom are happy, everybody else is happy. So this is just a fun doodle illustration to commemorate that beautiful day and fun with friends. So yeah, and bonus, they're standing on some macaroons. What bride and groom does not want to stand on a giant floor of macaroons? That's what I love about journaling. You can do the imaginative and creative and just sort of enjoy the fun of pretty papers and a few supplies. And there you go. Okay, so some collaging. And using the Tim Holtz ideology word stickers. So I put some of the sayings on that top card and the second card. And there's the bride and groom card. And I'm just thinking about how I want to make this spread on the right-hand side. So more collaging, more thinking. And I don't know, is this something that you do? You just plop it all on your page and play with placement? I would say sometimes that's the favorite part of my journaling session right here. Just put out all of the things that you've thought about to inspire you, and then step by step, whatever sparks your interest, put them together. So I've made this little collage sheet, and I started to play with the washi stickers a little bit here, but and that was cute, but I decided against that later. So, you go with what you think at the time, and in the end, it all just comes together. So here it is, coming together. My journal session off camera for a while, made a little trifold for the poem, and that's going to be where my gratitude is for the week. And I like that. I added a little bit more to that page, and I have my spots ready for journaling for week in review. I added a little bit more washi tape, so that was fun. And I like the bicycles because I have been using the indoor bike, and that's been sort of my habits. I'm not a big tracker person, as I've mentioned before, but just the little thing in the visual journaling, those bikes sort of are telling me that, yeah, I've been keeping up with that. So love this funky unicorn. I will be journaling and documenting on that, and then creating the pockets and the tuck spots, so I have all my cards ready to go and in the places that I want. And I most often use a micron, those microns to document. So yeah, I think I am pretty much set. I've decided on the number of cards and pretty much where I want them. Although I have to say, one switcheroo, there we go. The bride and groom, I decided, should not be sideways. We want to have them facing forward. So I just did a little bit of reorganizing. So there we have it, the week in review for a lot of the events and the special event over the weekend. So now I am literally going to turn the page and work on something completely different. So I do like to add goals and have some level of reflection in my journal besides like the gratitude pages that I do. So every once in a while I'll do a goal page, and that's what I'm going to do in the last part of this session. So on the top there is a flip up from the flow book that says cycling to work, cleaning the kitchen, climbing the stairs, and carrying the groceries all can be considered exercise. Love that. And I also added my bike stickers because I'm legit riding the inside bike right now. So I'm giving myself a little bit of props for that. Oh, exercise. We do what we can, right? And on the opposite side of that blue paper with those exercise inspiration quotes, the cycling to work, etc., is a meditative girl illustration. And obviously I could only use one side, and so I decided to make my own doodle illustration on the bottom to sort of show these are goals I'm going to focus on. And I did write those goals. As you saw, I did a quick pointing underneath. So one of my happy accidents was to put the G crooked. Does this happen to you? You gotta love those happy accidents. So I couldn't get it back up without ripping it. So I decided to just make all of the letters go down slightly tilted on the page. And you know what? That happy accident, I actually like it even better. So my goals for the fall are mostly related to organizing. Organizing the physical space of my office and studio, and really thinking about where I keep things so that they're a lot more in view and I know what I have and I don't have to search for things when I'm looking for them. So we'll see how I do with that goal. But here we are. Here are the pages for this week in review. And please know that subscribing to my channel is free. I appreciate if you are a subscriber, and also if you'd like to join me as a new subscriber. So thank you so much for watching. I hope your creative journaling time is going well too.